Good morning. Welcome, welcome. I have a kitty cat trying to come in this morning. You might get to see her. Good morning. We are going to work on the crown chakra today. Working on the chakra that is right at the top of the head like a crown, a ring of light across the top of the head. We'll give it a minute for people to pop in and we will get started. We all survived the rain last night, that warm weather this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it. You were able to get outside a little bit and enjoy it being outside. I'm looking at my tree as it starts to bloom, my weeping cherry. All signs of spring ahead. Like I said, today we are working on the crown chakra. So right at the top of the head, it's like a ring of light that goes around the top of the head like a crown. You can imagine it in white or in all colors. So as we get started, I want you to wiggle down, get comfortable in your seat. If you need to prop yourself up, go ahead. Take a breath. And I want you to focus on your mind. So the crown, the top of the head, right across above the forehead, right about the hairline. Focusing on that space. If you're over worrying or have 45 tabs open in your brain and you cannot focus on one, the crown chakra definitely needs some balancing. As we focus on the mind, knowing that there's a connection to another part. We're more than just body, we are spirit. That connection goes back and forth, giving us intuition, guidance, and sometimes signs. As we focus on that, imagine that white light circling around the crown of your head, top of your head. How does it feel? Does it feel warm, a warm crown? Does it feel relieving? Or just that everything's going to be okay? Letting the crown kind of circle around, easing the mind. We'll take a couple breaths together, in through the nose and out through the mouth. When you're ready, a big breath in through the nose. And a long exhale out. Sigh it out if you need to. If it's been a heavy weekend, sigh it out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more big breath in. And exhale, release. We're going to tilt the chin up. So if we're starting to round the chin down, we're going to tilt it up so the crown of the head or the top of the head is up towards the ceiling. Feeling the light circle around the crown again as we focus on the mind this morning. Easing those negative thoughts, those over worrying. Letting it wash down the ears, the forehead if you need to, the back of the head. Maybe you were over obsessing about something this week or worried about something that you can't control. Letting our intuition from the other side give you a sense of relief and comfort that things will be okay. We always find a way, and you will again. And if the chin starts to dip down as it naturally wants to, you can dip it up again. Feeling a warm white light circling the top of the head as we focus in on ourselves. And as we feel that warm light giving us guidance, a sense that it's going to be okay, I want you to think of a couple things that maybe you can let go this week. Things that you can't control, things that you can't fix, things that you're over worrying about. Let yourself relax. Let the mind ease. Sorry, my kitty cat snuck in. What is it that's just been too heavy this week? Right now, it's this cat. Look at her. She drug her dang toy in here, and she won't let me alone. But it's okay, right? Sometimes it can disrupt your meditation or what you're doing, but it'll be okay. Take a breath. And let some worries go. Let it wash out of your mind, down your head, into your neck, and right off of your shoulders. Release it back to the universe. We no longer need it. Sorry, kitty is very demanding. Imagine almost a white light circling around you. That soft glow around you. As it washes away your worries, your fears, your judgments. Anytime you feel overwhelmed, you can imagine that crown of light just absorbing those negative thoughts. Let the crown gently soften them or just ease them for you. Feeling it as it circles around, right around the crown of your head, where our thoughts escape out into the universe, into the spirit realm, catching them, absorbing them. Oh, kitty, kitty. I'll let you see kitty, kitty again. She's definitely not letting me have my meditation this morning, which is okay. Sometimes life can be that way. It's no sense to get frustrated. It's no sense to get angry. That's what our 20s were for. We can all be angry in our 20s. We get to our 40s and we want to do better. And it's okay. There goes our tail. Let the mind soften. Let the body ease. Sometimes an animal can bring comfort in other ways, so it's okay. Today, she just wants attention. She wants you all to see her tail a couple times and bring her some love. As we focus on the mind again, letting yourself softly go back to that meditation. I'll try to control kitty. Feeling the crown circle around the back of your head. Releasing the back of the head. If you have a headache in the back of your head, this is a good way to help ease some of those symptoms. Letting it softly soften the back of your head. So feel the muscles relax in the back of the head, letting go of tension. Soften. Soften the top of the head. Soften your temples, the front of your forehead up to your hairline. Let all of that soften. Feeling a sense of release in the muscles surrounding your head, top of your head. Noticing that if you just soften that area, you can ease some tension. Easing that soft little tension by just taking attention to those spaces in the forehead, the back of the head, the top of the head. Finding some comfort just in that practice. And coming back to your thoughts. Were you being negative to yourself this week? Were you being negative to others this week? When we feel that negativity come in, we use our crown practice to kind of release that. So when those negative thoughts pop in, we think of the white light or that rainbow light circling your crown and softly taking those thoughts away. We are not these thoughts. We are not the judgment. We do not think negative of those around us. That's just a reflection of some insecurities. It's okay. And we can let go of those insecurities and release some of that negativity we feel for somebody. It doesn't matter if they're doing the practice or if you are. You're working on yourself, and that's what matters. They can only work on themselves in their own time. When we feel that judgment come in, it's a reflection of ourself. Maybe we're not where we want to be in life. Maybe we're frustrated in the things going on in our life, or we just made some bad choices that has nothing to do with anyone else. You fix your choices, you fix your mind. Kitty is not letting me do the meditation today. So this week, I want you to practice on some things that you could do better with. When you feel the judgment come in, practice the crown. Practice letting it go. Whether it's letting the crown circle around the top and those thoughts just get absorbed through the center, or let those thoughts circle around the crown and release them out. Anytime we feel too judgmental, too negative, hurtful to ourselves or to others, use the crown practice in your toolbox to help release it. We don't want to think negative of people. It's just not good for us. Also, it's not benefiting us. Everyone's here to do their own path, to find their own way. They're not always thinking about the people around them when they're doing that, because they're within their own mind. And maybe they're just going through a time right now. They're allowed to. It's okay. This week, we're going to practice when we feel those thoughts come in. Sit with them, meditate, do our crown practice, and then go back again. Seeing if we're able to relieve some thoughts and find a way to cope with our negativity. Our mantra for this week's practice is, I receive the messages from Spirit. I will trust them. I will let them guide me. And I will seek the truth. And it will always be okay. So finding some clarity, trusting that clarity, and using it to help you find some more positivity, easing the mind, and finding a way to help yourself. We're never going to be perfect. There's always going to be some negative thoughts that pop in. That's not how the practice works. We don't want to never have negative thoughts come in. We just want to cope with them when they flow through. We're not seeking perfection. We're just seeking release and a better way to cope. I hope you can use this practice this week. And one more time, we're going to circle around the crown, imagining the rainbow or white light, circling around, opening up the mind to possibilities, positivity, insight, and guidance. And I want you to tell yourself, I will trust my guidance. I will trust my intuition. I will seek to be more positive this week. I hope you can find some relief this week with the practice. I hope that we decrease some negativity, and we're going to say goodbye to Kitty. Say bye, Kitty. Say have a great week. This is Alpine. We call her Papoose. She's my daughter's cat. She's living with us right now. Say bye, Kitty. Say sorry for interrupting. I just wanted to bug my grandma this morning. Say bye. Bye. Have a great week. Thank you so much. Until next week, we're going to work on Spirit Crown next week, which is the chakra right above. We don't talk about that a lot, but we're going to try to tap into that and tap into our mediumship, guidance, and spirit world next. So now we tapped into our guides and our own intuition, but now we're going to tap into possibilities of maybe speaking to the other side if that calls to you. So if you want to learn that, you can tap in next week. Thank you so much, and sorry about Kitty. Have a good week.